There's no way about it at best.
We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world. Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here.
Okay.
I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
Lady, huh?
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the
Oh, my days, go away.
players, Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Dukin. You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. The Surface caste gave up their noble ties willingly, generations ago. Will you humiliate your house and your father for them?
It's the right thing to
Do what you will, then. It's your honor that hangs in the balance.
He's going to be a nice dwarf. My commoner
My
can be the
king,
evil
please
dwarf.
reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharok will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor.
So it's his
I hear you were
great-grandfather's
declared
armor.
champion of the provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? So dutiful. Very well, let us begin. Lords,
Here we go.
ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House
here we
Dace,
go.
speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called Surface caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
Gotta
Thank
be
you, my
nice.
I am satisfied.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn.
Yeah, because
Not
I'm awesome
only
like
does
that.
this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Okay.
Walk well, Commander.
Commander. One day, I shall be king. It's kind of annoying that there's no jump button.
Good
I
day,
like
Lord
to
Ed.
jump. Jumping is fun. I'm gonna take a guess and just go this way. I'm not gonna look. See if I can find a thingy up on the mini-map. That's locked. It's locked. I can't lockpick it. I just did a full circle. And that kind of failed. Alright, my guess was wrong. I'm gonna look. Yeah, that's a loop. Okay, so I should have gone that way. Oh dear. Dwarven houses. So confusing. I love how none of them have like roofs that show up whenever you're in this mode. Right. This door?
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father? Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves. And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him.
Why do I have a very bad feeling about the younger brother?
Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
Or maybe you're trying to kill them both off so you can have the bloody throne.
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Vimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince. You can't turn a blind eye to this. Your life is in serious danger.
I don't like it.
You are as noble and stubborn as ever. After Trian kills you, I suppose I will be the heir. But that's not how I would wish it. Enjoy your command tomorrow. I fear it will be short-lived.
He just left
Come,
it.
my lord. The
He's
hour grows
totally
late, and you
plotting.
need your rest. May the Paragon smile down on us.
I love the blood seeping of this loading screen. It's the most amazing loading screen ever.
Treon and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns.
And
Those
they're
caverns
both
are still
here.
infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk
Older
our
brother
own
and
troops in
younger.
there.
Understood, Lord Haramont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.